How to find the GCF and LCM of two numbers using prime factorization and continuous division methods. For example, use factor trees to find the GCF and LCM of 14 and 22. But before that, let's first remind ourselves of the first few prime numbers. We have 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, and so on. Let's now find the prime factors of 14. What are the numbers that when you multiply, the answer is 14? Yes, 2 times 7. How about 22? 2 times 11. And then let us write the prime factorization of 14, which is 2 times 7, and for 22, 2 times 11. As you notice, 2 is common between 14 and 22. This is one group of common factor. So to find the GCF, you simply have to copy one group of common factor 2. Since there's only one group, then the GCF is 2. To find the LCM, you still use the common factor, which is 2, and multiply it by the remaining numbers 7 and 11. So to get the product of 2 times 7 times 11, we multiply 2 and 7 first. We get 14 and we multiply it by 11. We get a product of 154. So the GCF is 2 and the LCM is 154. Next example, find the GCF and LCM of 28 and 42. So for 28, we can use 4 times 7. 4 needs to be changed to 2 times 2. For 42, we have 6 times 7. 6 needs to be changed to 2 times 3. So the prime factorization of 28 is 2 times 2 times 7. For 42, 2 times 3 times 7. As you can see, 2 is common and also 7. So we have two groups of common factors. So to find the GCF, you have to multiply 2 and 7. So the GCF is 14. To find the LCM, you will still use 2 and 7, but you have to multiply it by the remaining factors, which are 2 and 3. Multiplying 2 and 7 and 2 and 3, we have 14 times 6, which is equivalent to 84. So the GCF is 14 and the LCM is 84. Last example, find the GCF and LCM of 10 and 50. For 10, we have 2 times 5. For 50, I use 10 times 5. But 10 needs to be changed to 2 times 5. So the prime factorization of 10 is 2 times 5. And for 50, it is 2 times 5 times 5. Now let's encircle groups of common factors, which are 2 and 5. So these are the numbers that we will multiply so that we can get the GCF of 10 and 50. So for GCF, we need to multiply 2 and 5. We get 10. To find the LCM, again, you need to use the two groups of common factors, 2 and 5, and multiply them by the remaining factor 5. So we have 2 times 5, 10, times 5, 50. At this time, let's use another method, which is continuous division, to find the GCF and LCM of 14 and 22. So, write 14 and 22 horizontally and also the inverted division bar. Now, in this method, you can use any common factor. which is not necessarily prime. So here, since 14 and 22 are even numbers, so we can divide them by 2. 14 divided by 2 is 7. Put 7 under 14. 22 divided by 2 is 11. Since 7 and 11 cannot be divided by any number anymore except 1, then stop dividing. So on the side, we only have one group of common factors. So to find the GCF, you simply copy number 2 since there's only one group of common factor, which is 2. To find the LCM, you multiply the group of common factor, which is 2, and the remaining numbers at the bottom. So to find the LCM, we have 2 times 7 times 11. So 2 times 7 or 7 times 11 is 77 times 2. We still get the answer 154. Next example, find the GCF and LCM of 24 and 36. Again, you write the numbers horizontally. In this method, you are allowed to use any common factor which is not necessarily prime. So here, these two numbers can be divided by 2, by 3, by 4, by 6, even by 12. So I'm going to use the greatest common factor, which is 12. 24 divided by 12 is 2. 36 divided by 12, 3. Since the two numbers cannot be divided anymore by any number except 1, then stop dividing. So to find the GCF, you simply look at the number on the side. Since it's only 1, it represents one group of common factor, then the GCF is 12. To find the LCM, you still use 12, but you have to multiply it by the remaining numbers 2 and 3 below. So the LCM is the product of 12, 2, and 3, which is equivalent to 12 times 6, which is 72. Last example, find the GCF and LCM of 54 and 18. Here I'm gonna show two different solutions, and please do not forget that in this method you can use any common factor, not necessarily prime. In the first solution, I'll divide 54 and 18 by 6. In the second solution, I'll divide 54 and 18 by 18 itself. So 54 divided by 6 is 9. 18 divided by 6 is 3. 54 divided by 18 is 3. 18 divided by 18 is 1. Here, 9 and 3 can still be reduced by 3, so continue dividing. So 9 divided by 3 is 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1. Since 3 and 1 cannot be divided or reduced anymore, then stop dividing. So to find the GCF, you look at the numbers on the side. On the first solution, there are two numbers, so you have to multiply 6 and 3, so which is 18. On the second solution, you simply copy 18. That's why our answer is also 18. To find the LCM, you still use 18 or 6 times 3, but you have to multiply it by the remaining numbers below, which is 3 times 1. So 6 times 3, 18, times 3, 54. So the LCM is 54, while the GCF is 18. For your exercises, number 1, find the GCF and LCM of 16 and 24 using the prime factorization method. Pause the video if you want to answer this on your own. These are the answers. Number 2, find the GCF and LCM of 18 and 30 using continuous division method. These are the answers. Thank you for watching. Again, whatever problems we have, whether in math or in life, there is always one or more solutions that the Lord will provide. In this lesson, We use prime factorization and continuous division methods to find the GCF and LCM of two numbers. In math, you can use, explore, and have your own different methods and ways to solve a given word problem or any exercises. This is Teacher Zilla reaching out to you from Cagayan de Oro, your Pinay math teacher.